What guys, Nexas here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video, guys, we are back with more weapons to go over. And what we're going to be looking at today is going to be one of the brand new weapons into the game. It's going to be another freaking sidearm meta, sidearm meta, sidearm meta. But we're going to be going over, of course, the insurmountable sidearm itself. So this is going to be the new seasonal sidearm. I don't know how I missed it, but it kind of looks like the scoring sort of weapon from back in the day, just a bit like reskinned and whatnot. But it's got some pretty dope rolls and everything. It is a sidearm, so we already know, guys, it's going to be the meta. And also, it will have this, of course, a banger freaking perk called the Dark Ether Reaper. So the Ardent trait is honestly insane. Basically, after a couple of kills, you can spawn, or find blows, you can spawn in a Dark Ether, and if you shoot it or run into it, you get an overflowed magazine. It's honestly super dope. But as I said, rolls wise, this has some really dope ones. So you got things, of course, because it's void, like stabilizing rounds, and you have some really dope ass PvP perks. Like you can see the Lone Wolf, you got closing time, like I have here, improves range, accuracy, and handling as the magazine gets lower. It's got a ton of really dope ass PvP rolls, and that's why I wanted to kind of showcase 86 aim assist. This thing could be an absolute freaking beast, the insurmountable. As I said, this is the kind of the curated role you should be getting. Of course, Lone Wolf, closing time. There is going to be random rolls. I do have one here with like stabilizing rounds and everything. You see the different mag breaks, but I will say the insurmountable, guys, the sidearm meta, it is going strong. If you use the anonymous item, which is of course Arc, and you liked it, ooh, this insurmountable could be really dope as well. But we're going to showcase what this is like in both some PvP and PvE. So without further ado, let's go into PvP with the insurmountable sidearm. Alrighty, so we're going to be on the Cirrus Plaza with their insurmountable liquid, and this is what it's going to look like. It looks like such a small beam, but it gives me real Dregs Promise sort of vibes and everything, and it should do some pretty decent damage with its RPM and everything if we get into the close range engagements. Long range is probably going to be not great, but close range is that it's going to be at, and I have, of course, Well of Radiance on. That's an Unbroken or freaking Thorn. So yeah, it's going to be fast enough for RPM. You can see it shoots pretty well, and if you hit your crits with this weapon, it's actually not bad at all. It's just, I will definitely say, we got the, oh, buddy. There's the 64 crit. But I will say, with the perks and everything you got on, it's gonna be really dope. It's just, I would say the faster sort of sidearms, they usually do a little bit better. Like, these aren't bad at all, but of course, I just kind of rather my the full auto sort of ones. And oh, there's two people here. Why is there two? I got Matador mid-air. Oh my god, what a shot. But yeah, this is gonna be a great sort of void sidearm. I don't think there actually is many void sidearms in the game that are actually like really good. I'm so dead. Oh mama, oh mama, oh. Chase me, boys, chase me. You're 1 HP, I can hear you. You're 1 HP. I'd say he's so mad, and there's the kill. As I said, when you hit crits with this weapon, you actually do rail people. Like, I mean, the damage these can do is kind of nutty. 64 dome ski. It is so freaking nice. Get the Lone Wolf kind of going as well. Oh, it's Matador. Oh, buddy. Oh, Matador in the ass. But yeah, getting Lone Wolf kind of going as well. And then obviously I've got the closing time. So when it gets lower, I start getting increased range and everything. It actually is really dope. So I honestly think, as far as sidearms go, this is going to be a really kind of dope one to pick up. The other thing I don't kind of like about these sorts of seasonal weapons is that the Ardent trait just doesn't seem to do anything PvP. I mean, you can do some things with other... Oh, that's another Matador. Man, this guy legit does... Wait, what the... Nice connection. Man, doesn't use anything other than the freaking Matador though. But yeah, the Dark Ether Ardent trait, I like it in PvE. It's really dope. It's just, it doesn't proc in PvP. Maybe it's because I don't want the visual clutter or something like that, but oh, we ain't getting caught with that freaking thing. But yeah, the fact that it just doesn't proc at all, it's kind of makes it a useless kind of trait. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've ever procced it. And maybe you gotta slay out, and I'm just too ass this game to do it, but it is just kind of annoying that I have an Ardent trait that I legit just never get to proc. But there's a guy here. Hi, Mike, with his Matador. I don't think I've seen him use anything other than a Matador. This guy's using a shotgun as well. Get the kill. Don't worry, buddy. I'll wait your back. We got your back, Jack. Yo. Buddy, we team. What the? Okay. What does freaking Boogaloo Cha-Cha slide on my ass with that stupid ass? Oh my god, Prismatic Warlock. Actually, I'm liking the sidearm though. It actually feels pretty nice. I feel like I'm able to hit pretty decent shots with it. I think maybe the roll I have too. This is like apparently the default roll you get because that's like your curated sort of roll. Oh! Yo, young man. Young man. There we go. Wait, lightning. What the hell was the lightning grenade? What? I'm so... Did he just shook that before he died? Like a martyrdom sort of thing? I'm so confused now it died, but I do really like this. This roll is really dope with the closing time and everything. It kind of gets you used to the Lone Wolf as well, which you probably haven't used before if you haven't got any of the new guns, which is a really dope ass perk. There is two dudes here. You're a 1 HP, buddy, and he popped the wall. Don't worry, guys. We got stumped. Shotgun rushes, beware the freaking sidearm meta. But yeah, maybe the reason I'm like using it is because it's a freaking sidearm meta, and we all know. Oh, give me the heal, Poppy, heal me. Oh, Poppy, oh my god, I'm so freaking dead. And oh, there's two doors there. What? Did not know there's a second door there. And there's someone underneath me. We're power playing these guys. What happens when you use the sidearm freaking meta, boys? The sidearm meta, sidearm meta, sidearm meta. Yo, young man. Oh, give me the kill. Thank you. And you know what? We're actually going to start on these guys. Hey, boys. Oh, I'd say he's so mad. That's the power play? What? Oh, no way. We actually freaking mercy ruled him. 71 radiant. Ooh. The damage, but that is the sidearm meta, guys. I mean, what else can I say? When you got the sidearm meta going in full flow, it is freaking insane. But this actually does feel really, really nice compared to other sidearms in the game right now. It feels really dope. It is in the energy slot, so I know drying is going to take its take the slot because everyone just loves the drying. Drying is absolutely freaking insane. But to have a void sidearm that actually does well, I don't think there's really any others in the game apart from like the Suros type. Alrighty, time for the PVE side of things, of course, with the little insurmountable that could. And this is where it'll obviously be a lot more, I'd say, better with the rolls you can kind of get. You can get, of course, the stabilizing rounds. That's what I'm saying on my Warlock. And in a decent, like, Devourer Lock build or whatever if you want to go in with. Or even just Prismatic in general, obviously, when I've got the Arc Soul on, I can get the Devourer kind of going. And you get insta heals and freaking damage. You can see sidearms of PVE right now are actually really, really dope. It is a shame there's no freaking mods for it, but as far as sidearms go, they do a ton of damage and they can be really nice just for actually. Like you can see, you can get so many freaking like such good damage in. With the Dark Ether, you can kind of see going. You get up to like 24 in the freaking mag, which on this is actually kind of nutty. It means you barely ever have to freaking reload. So yeah, as far as PvE goes, I definitely will say this is going to be worth getting your hands on. Some rolls, and there's the Devourer Lock kind of going again. Oh my god, look at the stabilizing rounds too. Oh, it's so juicy. Obviously, you can go on Falcons if you want to get the volatile rounds kind of going a little bit more consistently and everything like that as well. But I think Void sidearms are honestly really, really dope. I'm going to get booped. Oh my god, you don't die at least when you fall off. But my god, he just sent me flying. But yeah, you can get, of course, the volatile going a lot more, and of course the hunters. But if you don't really want to switch over, you could definitely just use this. Got blasted. But you can definitely just use the stabilizing rounds rolls or whatever, or if you want to get the extra perks and stuff going. There is a ton of good ones on this. I mean, I have Lone Wolf on this with stabilizing rounds. So Lone Wolf, not that it's gonna be bad, but it's definitely not gonna be doing much. But you can see with the Dark Ether as well, I'm constantly getting this basically overflowed magazine, which is honestly just so freaking dope. And as soon as I say that, I don't get it. Oh, a couple of big boys over here though. Get rid of stabilizing going. There we go. Look at all those explosions. As I said, stabilizing rounds can be so freaking nice. Now we're just gonna actually do this. Ooh, baby, with the void. As I said, I think out of them all, I love Vault Shot and I love Incandescent, but I think when it comes to Volatile, it is definitely the most satisfying, I'd say, verb out of them all. That it just does absolute work. There's the Harvest going actually again, but I just love how the freaking, of course, the Void works or Void looks when you get the stabilizing rounds going or Volatile. It's just so freaking nice. The weapon does actually remind me a lot of the Smuggler's Word as well. Now, I know Smuggler's Word is a different archetype and everything as well. It was a double burst, but it does give me that sort of vibe with the Smuggler's Word. All these sorts of weapons give me Forsaken vibes in general. Maybe they really want people to remember the Forsaken times, but you can definitely see that PvE. It does shine a lot freaking more, and oh, my Volatile actually procced it, the Harvest as well. That's actually pretty dope. But yeah, you can see PvE, it's a ton freaking better in terms of absolute shreddage. I mean, PvP, it wasn't bad at all, but yeah, PvE with Volatile and stuff kind of going is actually really, really dope. You probably already have a ton of rolls of this though, considering that this was obviously one of the first weapons from the season you can probably get your hands on, and also you're gonna get random dust from doing onslaughts or whatnot in general, but still needed to give it a review because, as I said, it's the freaking sidearm meta, boys. And you know what? If it's a sidearm ready to review, I'm gonna freaking review it. No sidearm gets left behind. Freaking snipers, auto rifles, sometimes they can get left behind if they want, but sidearms, no sir. I get the exposed go. Oh, give me the barrel. Give me the barrel. There we go. Oh, we're unkillable. The insurmountable, unkillable, unbreakable freaking sidearm. Look at us go. We're shredding. The thing I will give the insurmountable as well is that it is a void sidearm, which I know there is a couple in the game, but I feel like there's not many PvE where I just be like, oh, this is actually really, really dope PvE. I mean, you've got, of course, Deb, or like the freaking Suros one that was ages ago, maybe last up or something. I can't remember his name. But there's a couple that are okay, but there's none where I feel like they actually go really well with Volatile or anything like that. Swift Verdict actually was one from the Prophecy Dungeon and whatnot, but for the most part, I feel like Void sidearms are definitely a very kind of niche area of sidearm, bar exotic wise, and this one just absolutely stays. And I know the pain, buddy. I know that freaking pain. A drop pod comes down and absolutely claps your ass. There's just nothing you can freaking do. Now we're just gonna blast these. Give me that Volatile, baby. Oh yeah, I think my thing's actually getting the kills, right, big boy. It is nice that we're actually getting a resurgence of the freaking sidearm meta, boys. Look at the explosions. Give me that freaking extra bullet. Oh, there we go. Give me the overflow. Freaking so dope. Oh, guys, do I have radiant on this? Do not, boys. Anyone have a barrier? Anyone have a barrier? He does not appear so. I'm gonna have to freeze his ass. Oh, good. Gotta do everything myself, boys. God damn it. Alright, he found the boss time, of course, with the little sidearm that could. And oh, get the big boy. There we go. And oh my god, thank the Var. On the Var, it's so clean sometimes. Oh, or so clutch. But yeah, I will definitely say that this weapon overall, it is really, really dope. I think that as far as sidearms kind of go, it would be probably one of the better ones to use PvE, especially with the ardent trait that's on it. PvP as well, it wasn't bad either. I have no idea what's going on. I'm probably getting screen teared to hell. PvP, it wasn't bad either, though. It was actually a decent sidearm. It's just, there is a ton of sidearms in the energy slot that do absolute work. But I legit getting requeezed the whole time. Freaking colossal requeezed. I'm just blind. But yeah, PvP, it probably has a couple of like competitors and everything like that. I'm not going to say this is the best weapon. It's still pretty dope. The sidearm meta is there, but I wouldn't actually say it's the absolute freaking meta PvP. But I will still say that PvE, it actually is really, really dope, and I do like that it's a void sort of sidearm. I honestly feel, maybe you guys will tell me about these like insanely good void sidearms, but for the most part, I never really see much void sidearms. Solar 100%, Arc got a good bit as well, but void, never really that much. Well, that is it from me, and of course, the insurmountable sidearm itself. As I said, PvE, this thing is the absolute freaking dream of a sidearm. I love it so much. As I said, void sidearms for me just go really ham. I can't really think of any void sidearms that actually do really well PvE either. Like, I mean, there's a couple of void sidearms, I could be wrong, but with these sorts of roles that you can kind of get in this one, I don't think there's any that I know of currently anyway. Solar, as I said, has a ton. Obviously, Arc has a ton as well, but void ones definitely get left behind in this sort of department. But I will say that this is an absolute banger PvE, especially with the ardent trait when you can get the overflow in the magazine. And sidearms do a hell of a lot of damage. Now, I understand GMs, people will be like, I'm not using sidearm GM. And yep, it makes sense because obviously special sidearms exist that are insane, obviously as well, that if you get up close and personal GMs, you can get wasted so freaking fast. So these things are kind of high risk, high reward sort of weapons, but I will say overall the insurmountable, definitely a dope ass freaking weapon. This combo obviously wasn't exactly amazing with the lone wolf and of course the stabilizing rounds, but get another perk here, maybe for reloading or obviously overflowing the mag or whatever with the dark ether. It's gonna be so dope. This insurmountable, I love it so much. PvP, well, it was a pretty decent weapon. I mean, the sidearm freaking meta is there, but I just think that there is other sidearms in the game that are a bit more sidearm metier than this thing. If that's even a word, sidearm metier. But regardless, if you like the video, show us a like. And if you want some more content, subscribe. Fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next collective in the next one.